Everyone's on Google right now.
Yeah, it's going to probably do a big slingshot. It probably is going to go up and come right, crashing down, which they usually do. I was very impressed, Josh, with some of the other stocks, though. We had I was just teaching in class a little bit like how to position yourself on earnings. If you're going to continue to jump in, I was talking about, Reddit. Had great earnings back in November. It ran from like
Here we
$80
go. Here's your slingshot. I'm sorry. I want to make
on
sure you're
Google.
prepped up for this. Getting a sling right now. Now, no numbers came out yet from Benzinga. I'm sure they actually came out, but we'll post it in just a second as soon as we do.
Yeah, Benzinga is probably about 60 seconds or maybe or 30 minutes late, unless you have Bloomberg News, a news service, which is at $2,000 a month versus paying, $50 a month, whatever it may be. That's the difference. 30 seconds. So if you gave me a 30-second head start, I'll be ahead of you all guys all the time.
Here we go. We got it right here, Fausto. We got it right here.
Came in?
Yeah. Pop it up here right now for all of our members on YouTube joining us right now. So their earnings beat, their sales missed, though. And there's probably more to it, but that's the early numbers.
AMD did not report yet. Looks like still hovering there. So we're looking at two different stocks at one time.
Yeah, turn over to AMD just for a second, Rich. I just want to see them.
Did you do good on the HIMS? I saw you guys trading HIMS, by the way.
What was that?
You guys were trading HIMS, I saw. You guys were doing pretty good on that.
Yeah, what a swing trade that's been, right?
Yeah, very nice trade. Very nice.
Like you said it earlier, right? There's only so much that we can like actually trade and jump into. Like you were saying with ATAI, one of the trades we were talking about before, like, oh, I wish I jumped in on HIMS. That's a really nice one. Go back to Google, Rich. I guess we'll head back to AMD in a moment. I guess they haven't given real numbers yet, but this thing, what the hell's going on here? There's no additional update yet that I got. I'm sure it's already out, but we'll get in just a bit. Revenue missed, the earnings beat. Maybe they did lower guidance.
188 is support levels.
Yes, we were talking about that too. As you're in class, I was going through the chart. Zoom in on that, Rich, just really quick, because we always like having it zoomed out, but this is easy for us now. Put that line again. It was at basically 180. Yeah, exactly. That Fausto said too. It's at 187, 188 right there.
Yeah, there's not a lot of orders out there, but I'm watching in after hours. There are big orders out there. They're small though. There's like 14,000, 6,000. It looks like they're getting hit. It's starting to getting a 5-layer cake between 175 and 190. The 180 just got hit.
Rich, actually pull up Bookmap right now too.
AMD
because
just had earnings.
this time is ending.
Looks like they're good.
There we go. And zoom in there just so it shows like the darker.
Yeah, you got to zoom in like after hours so you don't get messed up. AMD just popped for about $2 right now, $3. Another big run up right now on AMD. Earnings on them.
We'll get the numbers out on that in just a moment once I see them. Yeah, Google, like you had said, good support on the chart at 188, 187. Looks like there's somewhat of an order there to back up that 190. You might get the bounce right from that point.
Trying to find your resistance here on AMD. AMD, we got orders starting to fill up at 123 to 125. Not that much, about 15,000 and 32,000 at 125. Google looks like it's holding here, which has got close to that support level 188, right?
Yep. Now, AMD, I mean, it's up 6%, so they had to have done something good, right? Because that's actually a decent pop. I was kind of saying in like the feed, like or on the stream faster, like 10% is kind of like the average, like loose number to kind of think about. If it's like good earnings plus 10%, bad earnings maybe minus 10%. Palantir was a freak. That was an animal just from yesterday.
No, yeah, that was awesome, man. I was freaking out. Did you watch my video I posted on that?
Oh yeah, absolutely, fun. Definitely. And hey, if you're on YouTube right now, it's one of our most recently posted shorts, I believe it was. So definitely, you were showing all of our students and how they were doing. I know Iqbal killed it on that. I know, John did pretty good on that. I know Margaret, I think, if I'm not mistaken, she did very nice on that as well.